I hope you are doing well today and welcome to our lesson for today. Welcome to this channel, Learn English with Abiatal. I still believe that good English promotes effective communication. So we have to work harder so that we improve our English and communicate effectively. We have to strive for the best, and that is why today we have to look at a descriptive essay. In this lesson, we will look at what a descriptive essay is, how to write a descriptive essay. We will also plan topics together, and by the end of this lesson, I am sure that you are going to write beautifully. Please grab your chair and sit down. We are starting now. Let us look at the meaning of describing. What is to describe? This is to say what something or someone is like by giving details. It is a way of giving an account or representation about somebody or something in words. Here we are trying to give a clear picture. When we describe, we must give a clear picture of what we are talking about. What is a descriptive essay? Now that you know what to describe is, you should also know that a descriptive essay is a type of essay that involves describing a person, a place, an object, an event, or an experience or emotion. Do not forget that when you are describing this, you have to give a clear picture. So how do you create a vivid image of what you are describing? Have you heard about the 5 senses? Well, if you haven't heard about them and if you haven't been using them in your descriptive essay, then your descriptive essays might have been lacking something. The 5 senses include the smell. Talk about the sweet aroma, the odor. That is the smell. You use your nose to smell. You have to describe what you saw. Sight. You use your eyes to see. A beautiful scenery. When you say, "Oh, she's so beautiful. She's beautiful," you are using your eyes. You saw that with your eyes. We use our hands to touch or to feel something. What a soft skin. You are talking about a soft skin because you felt it. I don't know what you are doing, but you are talking about a soft skin because you are feeling it. A delicious meal. You taste with your tongue. Your tongue is in your mouth. When you are saying it's delicious, it's because you tasted it and you judged that it's delicious. These are the 5 senses. You hear with your ear or with your ears. Your ears pick up the sound. Describe the sound. Do not forget that you have to paint a picture. The reader should feel like she is also seeing what you are talking about. Sometimes we make use of the 5 senses unknowingly because honestly, I don't think you can write a descriptive essay without using the 5 senses or any of the senses. Now that you're attending this lesson, you are so lucky because now you understand what the 5 senses are, how they are used, and right now we are going to look into how we can use these 5 senses. The following are sentences in which each of the senses are used. So it is up to you to go and make use of them in your writing, depending on the topic you are going to get. For instance, if you visited a certain place, you may describe what you saw. With your eyes, you can focus on the atmosphere or whatever you found there. For instance, the bright clouds hanging low in the sky, the blooming flowers in the garden. The empty chair across the room. Maybe you went to a haunted place. You know what a haunted place is, eh? Places where people believe that there are ghosts. Ask the elders or anybody else in your community about the places that they heard that there are ghosts or they are haunted. I don't want to scare you here. So you see, here you are describing the place according to what you saw or what you are seeing. Thus create a picture in the reader's mind and it just become a good essay. If your friend is so anxious about writing the exam the next morning, or if he's not sure if he's going to write because he committed some silly mistakes at the place you visited yesterday, this mostly happens with boys. You know, you are in the exam, then you go to the pub, a fight breaks out, then you hit someone mistakenly. Tomorrow is an exam. You can describe the ticking clock. You see that sound. You are so anxious. You are so worried and you are so scared at the same time. You don't know if you are going to write tomorrow. Then over a sudden you hear a distant siren. Now you are even more confused because you don't know. You cannot even identify whether the siren is an ambulance, it is a police. Your heart is beating. Duk-duk, duk-duk. Then over a sudden, there's a landing helicopter near the airport that you stay. Then you realize the whole scenario was not about you. The siren is not you coming to be picked by the police. So you see, you are just describing the sound. I know you are so clever and you are going to do it in a more creative way. That is why I love you and that is why I love directing you. So make use of the 5 senses. And now we are moving on to the taste. What do you use to taste your food? The mouth. No, you don't use a mouth. You use your tongue. The tongue is in your mouth. So I won't give you a cross there. I'll give you half a cross because you're almost correct. Now describe the sweetness of a ripe strawberry you ate in your grandmother's garden. Talk about the richness of a dark chocolate truffle you got from that special person. I don't want to mention the person. That one who bought a chocolate for you, that dark chocolate. How did it taste? Describe it. Describe it. You can even describe the delicious Indian curry that you had the night you proposed to your personal person. Now we want to describe the smell. The aroma of freshly baked cookies in your grandmother's kitchen. How does it smell? The salty sea air when you go to the beach. Or the musky scent of old books. You are in the library, an ancient library. What was the smell like? Describe it. Let us look at the feeling. You can describe the soft skin, the beat of their heart in their ears, the tightness in their chest. Have you ever placed your hand on the chest of somebody who likes you? The heart will be like pump, 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 pump. It's like this war, gunshots in the chest. You see, describe what you felt, when you touched that thing. These are just directions to direct you. Go and research and find out best words on describing these senses. We are moving on to the best words that you can use to describe. Use adjectives. These are the describing words. They describe nouns. My best friend is an intelligent girl. Intelligent is an adjective describing the noun girl. But it will be so, not really giving enough quality when you just say, my best friend is a girl. So when you use adjective, you add volume to your words and to your meaning. To describe personality, we can use words such as wise, chatty, hardworking, quiet, she's mean, friendly, and so forth. And for style, we can use words such as comfortable, timeless, and so on. For nationality, ethnic, and background, we can use words such as black, colored. For physical appearance, the words are there: tall, short, skinny, slim. And for characteristics and traits, we can use words such as loyal, brave, stubborn. Just make sure that you choose best words which will not offend others, because we are writing a piece of work that we want to create a picture. When you want to create a picture, you want to send a message. We can also use these words to describe our places. A beautiful place, a bustling place, a charming place, exciting place, a unique place. My country is a unique place. My country is a unique country. It's so catchy. And if the place is haunted, it is ghostly. I know most people are scared of ghosts, and that's just okay. It shows that you are alive, you have feelings. It's good to be scared sometimes. So yeah, that's it. We can as well use beautiful words such as ancient. Ancient means a place that has a long history, a historic place. You know, you have historic places in your countries. You have beautiful places, very pleasing on the eye. It's attractive and lovely. You have boring places, dull and not very interesting. You have charming, contemporary, and compact. So you see, these are beautiful words to use when you are describing. I am so happy about you. I'm talking to you who is listening now because you are paying attention, and now we are moving on to plan an essay together. Our topic is my role model. How do you plan an essay, a descriptive essay for that matter? We are using a linear method today, and a linear method has lines like what you are seeing on the screen now. Our essay obviously need an introduction, the body, and conclusion. So in our introduction, if I am to write about my role model, I can, for instance, start with a title, obviously. A title has to be there. But now, we are moving on to the main business where you have to start with an introduction. In my introduction, I'll talk about who my role model is, why I've chosen that person as my role model, just in short. Many people take their mothers as their role model. So if you are one of them, you may just want to introduce yourself or your essay as, there is no one as inspiring as my mother. You see, the reader will already click that your role model is your mother. Now, the reader will be expecting to hear more as to why you are saying that your mother is your role model. So in a creative way, add a little bit of why you take your mother as your role model just in the introduction. Do not give the whole body in the introduction. Then you move on to the next paragraph, which is going to be the main paragraph, whereby you have topic sentence 1. In your first topic sentence, for instance, you can describe or you can talk about her physical appearance or her characters, but do not forget to link those traits to why you have taken her as your role model. Is it her beauty? Is it her caring nature which is forcing you or which made you to take her as your role model? I don't know, you know better. Then you move on to the next paragraph whereby you discuss topic sentence 2. For instance, there you can discuss the hard work or the educational background. What exactly has made you to take this mother or whatever person you are talking about as your role model? So you have seen that you have a topic sentence up there, meaning that you have a different main idea. And now you are in a next paragraph where you are dealing with a different main idea, which is hard work or educational background, and you are moving on to another paragraph with a new topic sentence, which is a new main idea. In that paragraph, you may need to talk about the occupation, the achievement, what made you choose this person as your role model. This should be somebody who really inspires you. Maybe she has a beautiful occupation, she has achieved a lot in life, because I do not expect you to take a person of poor traits into consideration as your role model. You cannot take, for instance, a thief. Oh, did I mention a thief? Oh, sorry. Yeah, but I understand you cannot take a thief as your role model. If you have done that, then we are not friends today. We'll be friends tomorrow. Then after that, you can go to your conclusion. In your conclusion, you do not even bring in new ideas. You just sum up, meaning that you just summarize the main ideas. Okay. I hope you have understood how to plan an essay using a linear method, because now we are moving on to another method of planning an essay, and we are going to plan a different topic. Today we are together, no rush. Let us look at this. Our topic here is the wonders of my motherland. Your motherland is your country of origin. I'm originally from Namibia, although I hardly spend most of my time here. But this is my motherland, and that is what I am going to describe if I am to write an essay on the wonders of my motherland. I'm going to use a spider diagram. My spider today is so neat. It has 6 legs and none of them is broken. After the title that I have underlined so well, I'll move on to the introduction. And in my introduction, I'll mention the name of my motherland. I'll also talk about how beautiful my motherland is and the setup. Are there some ancient places? Is it made up of historic places? Is it made up of haunted places? Is it made up of beautiful sceneries? Just in short, because that is an introduction. And now, because I know my country or my motherland so well, I'll move on to the next paragraph where I'll talk about one main idea, which is my topic sentence. For instance, I can start with the Rakana waterfalls. Here I'll tell you where to find the Rakana waterfalls, how it looks like, is it beautiful, what happens there. You see, I have now mastered how to write a descriptive essay, because in this paragraph, I am only going to talk about one main idea. Then I'll move on to the next topic sentence where I can talk about the next wonder, that is the Namibian or the Namib Desert. Talk about it. What do you find there? How does it look? Why do you think it's a wonder? You are describing so well. This descriptive essay, I'm loving it today. Then I'm moving on to the next topic sentence. I can talk about the skeleton coast. Where do I find this? What happens there? How does it look like? Hey, and the reader, if it's a marker, this time you are just getting ticks. The marker is even nodding. She's smiling. I can see her because you are writing so beautifully. Then I'll go on with my next topic sentence. I would want to talk about Etosha National Park. What do you find at Etosha? How does it look? What you see? What a good learner. But now I have to come to an end and I have to conclude. I won't forget to use beautiful words such as in conclusion or finally, just to show that everything comes to an end. Even life comes to an end, so as our writing. But you see, you are coming to an end of a beautiful piece. Now that you have understood how to write a descriptive essay, do me a favor and write a descriptive essay on the wonders of your motherland. If you are from my country, we have so many other wonders of this country. You can always choose any. Those pictures are some of the wonders in my country. I know you have many beautiful places which are breathtaking since creation from your countries. Write about it and test yourself as if you really know how big, how beautiful your country is. I am so grateful that you always take time to listen and attend to the lessons. Please make sure that you subscribe so that we always learn together. Do not forget that English promotes effective communication. So have a good day, take care of yourselves, and be ready for the next lesson on this channel, Learn English with Abiatal. Bye.